You know, everyone's got memories. It might be, say, Granddad's watch or the hanky your grandmother had on her wedding day. But what about an entire cottage devoted to one family's memories? I'm with Di, and Di, this cottage is full of your memories. Let's go inside and have a look. Diane, this cottage contains the entire history of the Wicks family, and it starts with Henry Wicks, who's your great-grandfather. Tell me about Henry.
Yes. Henry was a nurseryman in Cornwall, and he got a job as a sailor to come out to Australia. He came on the Sobran to Sydney, and then he came from Sydney to Adelaide. And when he arrived in Adelaide, he got a job with a man called Charles Pitt, who had a nursery.
So I'm looking at the photograph here, and this garment is the garment worn by, I presume this is Henry Wicks' wife?
Yes, Emma was actually his second wife. He had previously married her older sister, but she died of consumption, and Emma nursed her through her illness, and Henry then married Emma. And we always understood that that dress was her wedding dress.
It's as if the inhabitants just put things down and went out for a cup of tea. What fascinates me is Wizard Wicks. Who's Wizard Wicks?
That was my father.
Oh, yes?
Yes, he liked to do things that nobody else did. So he decided one day that he'd teach himself magic. So he sent to America and bought all the books that he could find on magic, and particularly sleight of hand. He used to sit by the fire palming billiard balls. And he was quite proud of himself that he could finally do 4 billiard balls at once.
That's incredible. Did he have large hands?
No, but he did have quite long fingers.
Prestidigitation.
That's it, yes, absolutely.
Hey, presto. We've got the wand of the magician.
Yes, absolutely. He did have a cape and a top hat. There were lots of amateur hours and concerts. He'd go down and he'd be one of the performers. And yes, he won lots.
The kitchen of the Wicks cottage. Look at all this. OXO cubes. Incredible. So who was living in this house?
We suspect workmen, people that worked for Grandpa, because it got to be quite a large area. There's 120 acres here, and the nursery particularly is very labour intensive.
So you'd have a lot
and
of
so
workers.
we'd need workers to dig and prune and.
Because I'm imagining they're here in the kitchen, they're sitting around in a group, and you've got this fantastic stove here, warming themselves in the chilly nights.
My grandmother could churn out sponges and scones and all sorts of things on a wood stove.
Oh, really?
Yes, we just test the temperature by putting the elbow in, and I think we need another piece of wattle wood, and yeah, perfect sponge every time.
Put your elbow in the oven.
Yes, that's right.
Perfect temperature every time. I'm just a little bit envious about the camera collection in this house. Projectors, cameras from all eras. Your great-grandfather was a real enthusiast, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. This camera here did a lot of footage. He made movies for the government promoting visiting South Australia.
Oh, yes.
South
Australian tourism.
Absolutely, yes. And he took movies of Balhana Industries. So all the industries that were around in the 1930s are all now recorded on film.
And I see the Morse code machine up there, the crystal set.
The crystal set, yes, that was another one of Dad's interests. During the war, he was a radio operator, and even as a teenager, he would visit houses around the district and repair their radios for them. He used to tap out messages to us at the dining room table.
And you didn't understand what he was saying?
No, I didn't have a clue. ...
..